Hello class, this is Gil Brown with discussion board 11, generalization, discrimination, and stimulus control. Today I'll be talking about one of the prompts that was given to me, describe the relationship between generalization and discrimination. So first, the relationship between generalization and discrimination is central understanding how to learn from experiences and apply knowledge to different situations. Generalization refers to tendency to apply what we've learned in one context to similar situations. An example that I put down for this is if a child learns that a dog can bark and has 4 legs, they might generalize this knowledge and to include all dogs regardless of breed. This can be beneficial because it allows us to make quick judgments based on past experiences without having to relearn everything from a new encounter. The next one I put was discrimination. So on the other hand, discrimination involves distinguishing between different stimuli and recognizing the differences among them. Using the previous example, if the child sees a cat for the first time and notices that it also has 4 legs and does not bark, they may learn to discriminate between dogs and cats. The interplay between these two processes is crucial for effective learning. For instance, in a classroom setting, a student might generalize that all the math problems require logical thinking. However, as they encounter various types of math problems, like algebra, geometry, and calculus, they learn to discriminate the different methods required by each type. An example that I put in this is in broader context. In broader context could be in consumer behavior. In broader context could be consumer behavior. If someone has a positive experience with one brand of a product, they might generalize that all similar products from that brand will be high quality. However, if they learn to try a different product from the same brand that doesn't meet their expectations, they might learn to discriminate between products, adjusting their future choices accordingly. In summary for that, generalization allows us to apply learned information broadly, while discrimination helps us refine our understanding and make more nuanced decisions based on specific experiences. Balancing these two processes and key to affect learning and adaptation in various aspects of life. So some things I put for generalization is learning behavior. So in classical conditioning, a dog that learns to associate a bell with food may start to salivate at the sound of a different bell. This reflects generalization, recognizing that similar stimuli can be learned to the same outcome. So social situations, if someone has had a positive experience with a particular group, they might generalize all members of similar teams or similar aspects will be definitely friendly and supportive, influencing their future decisions and interactions. Another one I put was language acquisition. Children often generalize grammatical rules. For instance, after learning and adding ed makes a very past tense, they might say gold instead of went. It shows that they're applying a learning rule broadly, even if it leads to errors. So for discrimination, some of the things that I put was fine-tuning responses, and operant conditioning. A rat trained to press a lever for food may learn to discriminate between the lever and other objects in that environment. Another one that I put was social interactions. Discrimination also plays a role in our social lives too. If a person has a negative encounter with a particular restaurant, they might not generalize that experience to all restaurants. Consumer choices when shopping, consumers often discriminate between brands. Even if the one brand of cereal has been positive in the past, they might notice that a new flavor doesn't appeal to them, that a competitor's brand offers better nutrients. And I put the balance between generalization and discrimination. Adaptive learning. Generalization allows us to apply lessons learned, but without discrimination, we may risk poor judgment. And then I put real world applications, education, therapy, and marketing. So, like in marketing, leveraging generalization by creating brand ideas that evoke certain feelings across their product. For therapy, clients may learn to generalize copying strategies across different situations, but also practice discrimination to recognize which strategies are most effective for specific challenges. And then education, in teaching, educators strive to help students generalize concepts like mathematical principles while also fostering the ability to discriminate between different types of problems or subjects. In conclusion, generalization and discrimination are two sides of the same coin in the learning process. While generalization enables us to navigate our world by applying past experiences to new situations, discrimination helps us refine our understanding and make better choices. Mastering the interplay between these processes is essential for effective learning, social interactions, and decision making in a complex world. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in to my discussion board 11, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week.